Hello, we are team number 5 and we are going to talk to you about areas and application of anthropology in research. Our team is conformed by Claudia Ramirez, Andrea Carranco, Said Mora and me, Jorge Cervantes. Introduction. Applied anthropology takes anthropological methods and uses them to solve contemporary problems that deal with human behavior in the social context and its environment. To discuss application and contribution that anthropology can make to modern society, we must highlight the main features shared by all companies, projects and organizations. The human factor and the fact that any activity is performed within a company that influences it. In this sense, the information that an anthropological approach can provide is of great help and can determine the failure or success of the research or project in question. Anthropology in education and medicine, values and systems of beliefs. The knowledge that anthropology can provide in this aspect is closely related to the beliefs of the human groups in question. The first attempts to bring education to the largest possible number of towns and villages distant from the big cities are a high-risk enterprise for that who runs it, despite repeated government attempts to reduce the level of literacy. This remains as a difficult problem. The reasons include the contradiction between the locally accepted sets of beliefs in a group and the contents provided in textbooks. As for medical anthropology, it is the study of social perception of disease and the influence of culture in the diagnosis, treatments, and attention to health problems. The work of rural doctors is equally risky because they have to deal with issues that have to do with the doctor-patient relationship. Then, it is worth mentioning the introduction of ethnographic techniques to study business scenarios and to improve and diagnose faults in the production processes of factories. On the other hand, ethnographic techniques are starting to be used recently for market research. Anthropologists are increasingly incorporating in the development of questionnaires, training of personnel to conduct house-to-house interviews to specific sectors of the population, either to identify market niche or to measure the scope of advertising, also to create database. Anthropology in development and innovation, equity, equality, and inequality. The contribution of anthropology in the study of economic development is to examine the social conflicts and cultural dimension of that development. Some of the main topics discussed include the cultures in resistance, the inequitable distribution of wealth, and the consequent research for equity, as well as the improvement and attention of vulnerable groups. The participation of anthropologists is included in projects sponsored by international agencies such as the FAO, the UNESCO, etc., either to organize palliative attention to groups affected by the contribution of infrastructure, or the prevent risk situation for people living in areas of conflicts, the improvement and attention to vulnerable groups. It is worth mentioning the studies sponsored by the World Health Organization, trying to stop the spread of vulnerable disease such as the human immunodeficiency virus in people with an migrant tradition to the United States. Then, as a conclusion, the contribution of research techniques from anthropology is a valuable instrument in characterizing, identifying needs and proposing solutions to demands recognized by population groups at risk, affected by natural disasters, among many other issues. And Thanks for your attention and please don't ask too much.